Big round of applause for Boost Mobile. Thank you. All right, let's get the boxers in here.
All right, well, they're bringing them aboard. I'll tell you what, some great work in the press there, Corey. Been reading a lot of those articles, and as usual, good stuff. You're going to have the opportunity to get out to the Mayweather fight at all.
Yes, actually, I got approved by the folks at M Live to head out with Dave Mayo and Josh Lochter to go out and cover that fight. So I'm pretty excited about that opportunity.
Well, I hope to be talking to you that day, as a matter of fact. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a fight. I think that a lot of people saw at the press conference how much taller Floyd is and a bigger natural person than Pacquiao, and I think that surprised a lot of people. And I think Floyd's going to surprise a lot of people.
It surprised me. I didn't know that the height advantage was that distinctive. I didn't know that.
There's no question.
Yeah.
I really see the first 5 rounds of that fight being a real stitch, because when you look at Pacquiao, he's got to make something happen right there. If he doesn't, it's going to be a long night.
Well, the people that gave Pacquiao most of his problems were the great counterpunchers. And Floyd Mayweather, even though he maybe lost a quarter of a step, is still the best counterpuncher in all of boxing.
No
Absolutely.
question.
Yeah, I think Pacquiao's got to do something within the first 3 to 5 rounds, like you said, and I really truly don't think that he will stop trying like Marquez did, like Canelo did, like so many other punchers did against Floyd. And I think Pacquiao will still try to get to Floyd. And I think I'm predicting knockout by Floyd. I really am, because I don't think Pacquiao will stop trying to get to him. And that's how everybody else stayed in the game. Guerrero did that, Canelo did that. Everybody tried for 3 rounds and then they stopped. They just survived. Same with Shane Mosley. And I don't think Pacquiao has that in him. I think he's an all or nothing kind of guy, which I appreciate.
That's huge. That's huge. Well, up in the ring right now, looks like Erik Rodak in the blue gloves from MGGA, Rich Cole from the Up and Out Gym. Back over in Rich's corner, Brian Blakely, one of our fellow announcers over here. He's been training some guys over there, so he's working the corner tonight.
Yeah, I've been interested to get over there and talk to him now that he's kind of taken over the reins over at Up and Out. Some guys over there, Antoine Gooch, were over there for a while, and Antoine had to leave with his commitments to Peter Quillen taking up a little bit more of his time nowadays, so it's good to see somebody taking the reins over there.
Peter's got a big fight.
Peter's got a really big fight coming up, but really the fight that everybody's hoping to see is finally going to happen, I think, with him, and I think it'll be a...
Rodak's got some power in his hands.
He's throwing some right hands.
Cole better keep his hands up.
Cole's taking his time. He's definitely thinking.
Speed on it, baby. Speed on it. Hey.
At least these guys are kind of spacing their energy out, unlike the last fight.
Strong fighters at 178, both of them.
Cole just landed a solid right hand.
That's what's nice about this weight class, is that they've still got the speed, but they've got the power as well. And as you go down, you find more speed but less power, and as you go up, you find more power and less speed. And so, 78, 65, they're really, really nice weight classes for the combination.
And boy, they're exchanging some leather too. Both fighters can punch.
That's just some big boys right here. Love watching these light heavies and heavies. It only takes one.
That's right.
But they're willing to give more.
Boy, what a finish.
Cole, even the scorer.
He finished with a flurry.
He started going on the wrong side, the wrong corner.
I'll tell you what, Cole tagged him a couple good shots at the end of that round.
Good 5-6 punch combination very towards the end there.
Well, Cole seemed to be just starting to find his rhythm in there, finding the distancing and things that he needs to do. Early on, he was thinking quite a bit, it looked like. Well, he got tagged real early in the round. That makes anybody stop and think.
That'll wake you up.
Rodak showed earlier he can crack.
I had the great honor of calling a fight this past year, and the young man to my right actually put on the gloves for a charity event. Thank you. That was really great. Some stuff for Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
That was a fun night.
That really was.
I would like a rematch. I believe I was robbed in that situation, but I take some faith in the knowing that the only professional athlete on the scoring panel, Luke Glendenning for the Red Wings, gave me the fight. So I'll just nod my head at that.
How much did that cost you, by the way?
I don't have that kind of money, man. Come on. I don't have Glendenning kind of money.
Somebody's going down.
Nice left cross.
The way they're throwing these
that was-
punches.
Well, Rodak is kind of lost right now. You know, he's just not throwing anything.
Rodak is strong though.
I think he's
Good right hand by
I
Cole.
think he's comfortable being the counterpuncher in this situation, even though he doesn't maybe know it. And he can crack with that left hand. Watch that.
Cole has to be careful. Rodak can sting. Ooh, good two-punch combination. Started with the little short left hook and brought the right hand behind it.
Rodak's got to get more confident in his own abilities there. A little flurry up against the ropes, that was good. He needs to try that in the middle of the ring. 2 quick jabs and get to the inside and try an uppercut or something. He's got to back this guy up.
Just take control.
I like the way Rodak is hanging in there though.
See, I like that push there. I like that. That shows him that he's not going to be pushed around. Yep.
Good little short right hand by Rodak. Cole better be careful with this kid. Good left hand by Cole.
I love that hook off a jab.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
The problem right now for Rodak is he needs to score points. And I don't know if he's intimidated or dazed or what, but he's dancing too much and he needs to be throwing shots.
Good right hand by Cole.
Cole landed that body shot to set all that up right there.
And a good little uppercut. Boy, he started getting that uppercut in. Wow. Woo!
He takes too many of those and John O'Brien's going to give him a standing 8 quick.
Uppercut and a right hand behind it. One of the best combinations in all of boxing.
Rodak's still trying to find his corner. Great flurry by Cole. He took over the fight in that round, no question about it.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, if there was any question in the first, there's no question in the second.
It takes a high skill level to throw an uppercut and then come back with a right hand with the same hand.
Got a lot of speed, a lot of
Hopefully
arm
this
speed.
replay will show that.
A lot of hand speed.
Well, Terry, you and I have worked a lot of corners out at the Nationals over the years. If you were in Rodak's corner over here, what are you going to tell him? What are you going to do to fire him up?
Rodak's got just to get a little more aggressive. You know, he's standing back, he's waiting, and he's behind, I think. He can't wait. He's got to initiate this stuff. Try to get on top of him, close the range so that Cole doesn't have as much punching angles. See that right there, he's just loading up on him. He's got to get in and smother some of that.
Put the punches together.
Yeah.
And he's got a nice hard right hand, so straight right hand. So I think if he can come out and show the judges that he can dominate with a quick jab and a right hand.
Maybe jab his way in there and get on top of him a little bit.
Well, Cole hurt him to the body in the last round. No question about it.
Tell you, Cole.
That's how he needs to come in, right there.
Yeah, he can't get too comfortable with this kid because Rodak can punch. And as you said earlier, Bob, it only takes one.
That's it, too.
Ooh,
Nice
you
right
see
hand.
that right hand?
That could have been the one.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Feigned with the left,
Cole
feigned a
had
hook with
better
the left.
be careful. Rodak is dangerous. And now he's getting to the point where he's measuring him up.
The problem is, unless he knocks him down or out, I don't think he gets the fight. So he needs to get to work.
You can't do it with one punch. You can't win the fight unless you do knock him.
Yeah, usually not with headgear on.
But he's getting jabs in there now. Cole needs to put this guy away.
I think Rodak's conditioning is really, really good too.
Yes, it is. I watched him
Coming out of that MGGA gym, you're not going to fight unless you're in shape.
That's right.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I think the Schimmels and Randy Sutter and all those guys over there, they don't let you get in unless you're ready.
It's always the best policy. It's awful embarrassing as a coach to watch somebody get out of gas. Nice right hand by Cole.
Woo, little short right hand to end the fight.
Let's take a look at this on a replay here, guys. You're going to see that right hand come through. What a shot. Boom.
There it is.
That's great work by our replay crew. These guys, I'll tell you, what a fight. When we see that again, I would
Tell
love
you,
to see
man,
that.
Rodak made this a closer fight than a lot of people may realize.
I think though, with it being very, very close in the first, and Cole dominating the second,
He did enough to win.
he did enough to win for
but
sure.
yet
But you're
still,
right,
Rodak, he was closing the gap at
for
different
sure.
moments.
Had this gone 5, I'd give it to him in 5.
Yeah.
Maybe 10.
Bob, come on.
Ah, goodness. No, good talented fighters. For novice guys, these guys can fight. No question.
The envelope, please. A little extra bloody drool coming out of Rodak's mouth there. No extra charge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for both these boxers.
All right, we are going to the scorecards.
Your winner in the 178-pound novice division from MGGA St. Mary's, Erik Rodak.
Wow.
I don't.
What did I tell you?
Wow.
You told us.
No, I didn't think he would win it, but I felt he did enough to close the gap. What Cole should have did, he should have stayed on top of this guy.
Oh, no
He-
question.
He started relaxing a
He
little
pulled
bit,
back
and
definitively
he
in the
started
third.
getting
You're
caught.
Right. You're right.
I thought he lost the first round.
You thought Cole lost the first
All
round?
right,
Yeah.
ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we
Well,
hope
that
you
makes
have a
sense then.
great time tonight. Once again, it's
I thought that
AMC
first
Auto
round
and
was very,
Smart
very close.
Choice Automotive